Good morning. Okay, so I will be sharing to you the components and the mechanism of this subject. So this is Ed 125.1 Educational Technology 1 for this semester academic year 2021-2022. Okay, and of course, as you all know, I am Fernando Siquete Jr., so that's the spelling of my surname. Okay. And of course, I am a licensed professional teacher, and I'm currently finishing my thesis now for the degree Master of Science Education, major in biology, sa MSU IIT. And then currently I am the department chairperson of the secondary teaching department of this college. So below will be my the links of my social media account, no, and some academic account. So I have here my ResearchGate account, my Facebook. I actually have two Facebook, but mainly I use this one. And of course, I have my Instagram, and then I also have my Twitter, and then of course my our institutional email. So you can also reach me through my institutional email, and of course my LinkedIn account. So again, I am Fernando Rubicoy Siquete Jr. Rubicoy is my middle name. Okay, or you can have that, or you can call me Surfer. Okay. So let's proceed to the subject mechanism. For this class, we'll be utilizing Google Classroom. So you may download the app in your mobile phones. As we all know, you're very familiar now with our Google Classroom since we started using this one way back 2020, no? Since nag-start ang pandemic. So I'm sure you're very well versed na, no, of manipulating your Google Classroom. So for this semester, I only have three subjects. So we have Ed 125, and then Merge Duke 105 and 126, and of course I have my FS4. Okay. So this is our classwork. I believe you are already familiar with this now. So this is the part of your Google Classroom wherein I uploaded will upload lecture handouts, mga pre-recorded videos. So for example, ito. So since this is a pre-recorded discussion of the class orientation, so I will be posting it's a classwork, and you can of course find it's a classwork. Okay, and some activity sheets. Okay, so you will be notified if there will be materials, special activities that will be uploaded in the classroom. So the deadline of the activity will also be reflected. And of course, you have to take note on that. So that is very important. We have to remember, now we have to take note the deadlines of not just for this subject na deadline, but some other subjects pa, no? So you can actually take note of that para walang makaligtaan. No? Because at the end of the day, some of the teachers will not allow you to submit any more very late activity. So submission of output, since we'll be doing this online, so submission of output may be difficult to most of you. But this difficulty, I think nahanapan na natin ng paraan kasi nga parang 2 years na natin itong ginagamit itong Google Classroom natin. Okay? So thus in submitting your output, you may use any means applicable in every submission. Not unlike sa iba yung subjects na siguro yung gusto lang talaga nilang gamitin ay Google Classroom lang for the submission. But for me, I would really love to propose another means of or mga platforms for you to submit your outputs, no? Kasi nga there are times na siguro meron tayong problema sa internet connection and you can upload your output sa Google Classroom. So perhaps you can look into another platforms na pwede nyo masubmitan. No? So I would propose later kung ano yung mga platforms na gamitin. And of course, for this time, it is very important yung tinatawag nating initiatives. So for that, please make sure to read the instructions before sending your output. So it is no SOP gid na sa to that before you what do you call this? Before you answer any outputs, if before you do any outputs, you have to read first the instructions. And then before you submit it, you have to read again the instructions para walang maging problema. And please take note, cheating is a big no-no. So there will be times that I will ask you an open-ended questions, no? As is perhaps. So yung iba kasi parang ang dali nilang kopyahin yung idea ng particular person sa internet, sa libro or whatsoever. So mind you everyone that I have a strategy, no, on checking the legitimacy of your or the authenticity of your output. Okay? So please take note that if you will be caught na yung output niyo is coming from other sources or other people without acknowledging them, please take note that you will get automatically 0 coming from me. Okay, I hope that is clear for everybody. So make sure to read the instruction whenever there will be new uploads of materials. Take note of the specific directions that will be given in every activity. So in your classroom, of course, we are very familiar now that the due date of the activity will be indicated. So make sure to take a list so that you won't forget the things that you are to submit. And that is very important, especially kung marami tayong subject. But I think for you, gamay na lang sa yung subject. So at least I think mas ma-manage ninyo. So late activities will still be accepted with deductions lang, no? Alam natin na meron tayong problema sa internet connection, sa mga ganyan. That is why I would still love to accept your outputs. But mind you that there has to be deductions. Okay? So meron tayong deductions para naman fair, no? Kasi ang problema kasi kung walang deduction, baka at the end of the semester na magsasubmit. Okay? And please take note that there will be a 2-point deduction per day. Okay? So nakadepende yan. So if you have 10 points, make sure na mag-submit agad kasi 2 points per day ang deduction. Okay? So meaning to say, klarong-klaro na pag magsasubmit kayo ng output na during nasa pag-compute ng grade, I do not expect that you will get perfect 0. No, instead you will get perfect 0. No, perfect score. By the way, you can't expect na kung sa last na, no, during na mag-compute na ko grade, di pa mo mag-submit, do not expect a perfect score, no, coming from me. Expect a perfect 0 coming from me, because every day is deduction day. So mag-expect jud ta nga wala mabilin sa points nimo. Okay? I hope that is clear. Now, ito yung mga platforms na i-suggest ko kung saan ninyo pwedeng i-submit ang inyong outputs, no? But first, I have to suggest na mag-submit talaga tayo sa Google Classroom, no? So lahat ng mga outputs natin kailangan natin i-submit sa Google Classroom. By the time na merong problema, no, hindi makapag-upload ng activities sa Google Classroom kasi nga mahina yung internet and so on, that's the time that I will allow you to use Telegram, Messenger, and Gmail. So for my Telegram, I will just post my number sa G-Class na to, kung ano yung number ko sa Telegram so that you can send your output there. No, for Messenger naman, okay, sa i-PM nyo sa akin, so that's I can allow that, and of course sa Gmail pwede. Okay? But I would like to ask you for a favor na kung magsusumite kayo ng activity outside Google Classroom, please, 'di ba, right after nating mag-submit ng output sa Google Classroom, mag-turn in man tayo or mag-hand in whatsoever. Okay? So, pag mag-turn in na, you make sure to place a comment, no, sa comment box natin, sa comment box ninyo by the time you will submit your output. And then you tell me kung saan niyo gi-upload yung activity. For example, activity 1, and then you cannot upload it sa Google Classroom kasi nga mahina yung internet connection and pwede siya sa Telegram. So, mag-turn in ka sa Google Classroom, okay, i-upload mo muna sa Telegram, okay, mag-turn in ka sa Google Classroom, and then comment there kung saan mo gi-upload ang activity 1. So that by the time mag-check ako for activity 1, alam ko kung saan hahanapin yung output mo. Okay? So I hope that is clear to everyone. Okay, of course, honesty is the best policy. That is why there is really a consequence if ever mag-cheat kayo. So you will get zero from me. No? And please do not question me at the end of the semester. Bakit kayo nakakuha ng zero for that particular activity? Okay? So the subject is 125.1, the laboratory equivalent. So this course introduces the student to educational technology, terminology, the various educational media theories that justify the use of these media, and the principles in the development and utilization of these media. It will also train him on the proper operation and use of different hardware like the overhead projector, slide projector, the VHS player or recorder, the VCD, a DVD player recorder, television, and computer. The application of information communications technology in education will be experienced with the use of word processing, spreadsheet, and multimedia as productivity tools. The good thing of having this online, you will get really to experience, no first-hand experience of educational technology, no, because what we are doing now is actually part of educational technology. Okay. So here are the components of your Ed 125, no. So the components would be individual output, group output, and then of course we'll be having our major examination. So that is 60%. Okay. And then for laboratory, for 40%, we have individual output, group output, and final output. Okay. So that is for laboratory. So meaning to say 60% yung sa lecture, 40% naman yung magagaling sa laboratory. Okay. So that's it. If you have questions and clarifications about our class rules, please do notify me. And then if you have some confusions, you have to go back watching this video. Okay? Thank you so much. And have a good day, everyone.